Hi, I'm Cathal Fitzpatrick from VMware. As mobile networks grow in size and complexity, operators are increasingly turning to artificial intelligence solutions to help them operate, troubleshoot, and optimize their radio access networks. VMware's RAN Intelligent Controller, or RIC, is a platform that's been purposely built to host intelligent applications that can automate RAN operations for operators. These applications are built by specialized companies who are members of our RIC Developer Partner Program. Aira Technologies is a leading member of this program, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Anand Chandrasekhar, CEO and founder at Aira, and my colleague Ari Uskadar, Product Development Lead at VMware, to discuss how Aira's applications and the VMware RIC are helping operators manage the complexity in their modern radio access networks. And you're both very welcome to today's call.
Thank you, Cathal.
And can I start by asking you to give us some background to Aira and how you've come into RAN application development?
Absolutely, Cathal, and thank you guys for having us on this chat. Really honored to be here. Aira is an AI-defined networking company. What do I mean by that? We observe that there's a lot of data in the RAN stack that does not get fully utilized, and we believe you can use machine learning and AI to exploit insights out of the RAN stack and use those insights to improve performance. So we've been at this for 4+ years, and what we're focused on is targeting those pain points that operators care about. As operators modernize their RAN, their focus is, how do I improve my operating efficiency? How do I improve my energy efficiency? How do I improve my spectral efficiency? And Aira has been focused on addressing those exact 3 pain points.
Very good. And what applications have you built on the VMware RIC? And what are the benefits of those applications to operators?
Yeah, so we've developed 3 technology suites. Each of those technology suites is focused on the pain points I just alluded to, operating efficiency, energy efficiency, and spectral efficiency. So we've developed an XApp that runs on a beam management XApp that runs on top of VMware's near real-time RIC, and we've been able to improve spectral efficiency by a factor of 2x in that environment, right? We've also developed an energy efficiency application that runs on top of VMware's non-real-time RIC and SMO, and we've been able to showcase that in a 4G network, we can improve energy savings by about 20% plus. And the third suite we've developed, which is a very exciting suite, is RAN GPT, which enables operating efficiency in an operator environment in the range of about 15 to 20%.
Very good. So everyone is talking about generative AI today, and RAN GPT, as I understand, uses this technology. So how can RAN GPT revolutionize RAN operations for operators?
So RAN GPT is simple in concept, powerful in implementation. RAN GPT, you can think of it as a co-pilot capability for the domain experts that are running operators' networks, cellular networks, the domain experts being RF engineers and network engineers. They have a very tough job when they have to troubleshoot difficult issues that encounter in the network, performance goes down, etc. RAN GPT's focus is to make that task easier, to basically bring technology to bear on improving productivity of the RF and network engineers by an order of magnitude, and in the process, improving customer experience, bringing down the cost of an operator. We demonstrated RAN GPT in MWC 2024 on top of VMware's SMO and CRIC, and we got a fantastic response on that from customers. And we are continuing to see great response from that. We're very excited about this product, and it's a very tangible implementation of how can you use generative AI in an operator and a network environment to deliver real productivity gains.
Very good. And Ari, can I ask you, how is the VMware RIC enabling Aira's applications, and what really excites you about Aira's technology?
Sure. So from technical point of view, VMware RIC provides R1 exposure services, which are needed when an RF, in this case, RAN GPT, connects to the RIC. Like, it must be able to bootstrap, register, and authenticate, as well as discovering which other RFs and services are present on the RIC. Then we do have a data management service, which helps to figure out what kind of configuration and performance management data is needed and how they can be obtained from a particular vendor or a multi-vendor environment for the RAP. So our job is really to ingest those data from multiple vendors and provide it to the RAP, and makes it smoother from development point of view, not to worry about specific vendors, parameters, or configurations, and have a more unified structure in terms of code when developing the apps.
Very good. And how impactful do you see RAN GPT being for operators as an application?
Yeah, I think RAN GPT can be used both in daily operations in order to make queries, get informations in a very quicker time frame for a specific group of sites or site or cluster in a network, their performance or a specific configuration, some behavioral patterns, etc. And it's a powerful tool for app development, actually. And this app development could be done by either the CSPs themselves or the vendors or anyone who has access to this large language model. Therefore, the conversational aspect of it makes it very easy in terms of not requiring engineers to know certain commands to run to obtain certain information, not requiring engineer to know coding, and providing basically all these tools that could make use of all the valuable historical data available in customer networks.
Very good. And Anand, can RAN GPT, can it also help close the loop and actually help operators actually deal with the problems that they discover?
Very much so. RAN GPT can be used. RAN GPT, think of it as an intent-based platform. I described it as a co-pilot. You can use it to observe the network. You can use it to analyze the network. You can use, after you've observed and analyzed, if you want to take actions, you can actually send commands to the network out of that same platform. And then if you like that circumstance, rather than repeating that same sequence of steps, if you want to convert it into an application, you can effectively automate that sequence of steps, create an application. RAN GPT will generate the code, will test the code, CI/CD, will post the code by linking it to libraries and other headers and footers, and basically register it, for example, with the VMware SMO RIC, and deploy it. So yes, it can completely close the loop and make it an automation platform.
Very good. You must be getting, I know you got a great response at MWC. You must be continuing to get a great interest from operators in this technology. So are there any upcoming events where you will be demonstrating RAN GPT?
Yes, actually, there will be. Aira will be present at DTW Copenhagen, mid-June 2024. We will be demonstrating RAN GPT as well as our energy savings application in the Catalyst track. We've been sponsored by Spark of New Zealand as part of that Catalyst track. And we look forward to participants coming and spending some time with us. If you want to schedule some time with us ahead of time, please reach out to us at founders@ira-technology.com. It's also there on our website. We would love to meet with you and expose to you our technologies, and hopefully we can help you improve your productivity and performance of your network.
Very good. I'm sure you get lots of interest at DTW. So thank you, Anand, for joining us today, and thank you, Ari, and for everyone watching. If you do have any questions or need more information, there's plenty of great information available on the website of VMware and IRA Technologies. So thank you for joining.